Hope you are very clear with inserting the titles into your project. Now, what we are going to see is we are going to try to adjust its settings so that it would be more appealing to the viewers. Let's begin with few settings that you can adjust. The first one is how you can adjust the opacity of this text. So here we have a text which is added and that text is there in the timeline. So I click on it and then I go to my inspector, and in inspector I have a video button. That's what it is currently selected. Button which is colored in blue. Under that there is opacity. If I adjust this slider, you can notice how the opacity of the text is changing. The opacity is decreasing. So that's how you adjust the opacity. And as you know, if you wanted to change the text position within the video, it's very easy. Select on it and then you can adjust the title's position anywhere in the video. Other settings for a title is available in the inspector itself. If you go to the left side of this buttons available in the inspector, the first one is text settings. So I click on it. So here you have some more settings available for the particular style of text that you have inserted. So these settings purely dependent upon the style that you have inserted. It varies with the titles. So for this basic 3D, these are the available settings that we can change. So if you notice, the first one is zoom in. I can change this zoom in effect. I just wanted to show you before I change something, what does it mean by zoom in effect. So I'll play it from here and you see the zoom in effect that comes in to the video. So it was flying in and then coming to the position where we fit it. So this effect can be changed. How? Let's go to this zoom in effect and change it. We can set it to slide left and let's see what difference it's going to make. So we made it to slide left and I'm going here, I'm going to play it. Now you see that it's coming from left. So that's how you change this animation effect. Similarly, you can adjust many other settings here, and I'm not going through every individual settings because it varies with the styles. You can adjust the fade in effect, you can adjust the timing, how long the fading effect should be retained in a text. All such changes can be made here. Style settings also can be adjusted in the inspector window. If you go to the next button, the text style button, which is located just above the inspector, is here. So I click on it. So you got many other options that you may want to adjust for your text effect. So some examples are here. You can adjust the font here. If you click on it here, you can adjust the font and you can make the appearance as you like. So I'm going to change it to this. And if you wanted to align the text to left or right, this is the button. And if you wanted to adjust the size, that's here. So it goes on like that. And if you wanted to change the color and the 3D effect, it's all located here. You have many other options. I'm going to select one like this. So all these changes of the text style is located here in the inspector window. And just after the text effect, this is called style effect. So when you click on style effect, you have other options to change for any text. And in FCP, there are some preset text styles available for us. And those presets can be seen over here. If you come over here, this is shown as normal. And if you click on this drop down menu, you have 2D styles and 3D styles. These are the presets that is set in FCP. So if I change it, you can see the style got changed. So dear friends, these are some of the settings that you can easily work and make it more appealing to the viewers. And another cool feature that I like is you can find a text in a big movie project. Say for example, if your movie is of about 3 hours of total length and if you have multiple text added to that 3 hours of movie, you can find your text by a find method. Say for example, now we have a text over here that is called 3D title. We have it over here. And here another title which we have created is also named as basic 3D. So I'm going to change it as text 3D, and this one is basic 3D. Okay, now if I wanted to find the text basic 3D, I can do it in the edit menu. If you go to the edit menu, there is something called find and replace. Do you see over here? This is find and replace. So if I click on it, a window will appear and I'm going to type in text. Then you have different options here. I'm not going through that. I'm going to click on this next. So it will take me to the position where text entries are here. Okay, so you got the text here. Now if I wanted to find basic, because those are the two entries that we had, and if I click on next, it takes me to the position where basic appears in your movie. So same way you can find, and if you wanted to replace something, of course you can do that over here. So this is also a cool feature if you are using multiple text in your movie.